Hello, it's Jay. I just wanted to quickly have a little note to myself, which is that in uploading my videos, I always hear just the first couple of words to my video. So even if I don't do what I'm trying to do, which is review some of my recordings of my talk to get better at talking, I did actually catch a little bit of myself and a little pattern that I've noticed in my videos, especially for my dark videos, that I will go, hello, it is Jay. Hello, it's Jay, or hi, I'm Jay, and let's do another dark video for March the 23rd, 2022. So I go into a kind of a swinging kind of a hypnosis. A swinging hypnotic kind of speech pattern, which is another speech pattern, and it's one that I can see being off-putting to people listening to me, because I start to talk like this, and especially at the very beginning of a video where you probably have only seconds to make a good impression before people would click away. It's a good place to think about, okay, there's getting your words right, which oftentimes, especially when I'm doing my introduction for a review, I'm very choppy at the beginning. I'm probably at my most self-conscious, and I'm trying to jam as much as possible into that first little bit to catch people's attention. Hello, please don't click away. I can see why a lot of people just take a clip from the interesting part in the middle of the video and put it at the beginning, and then start off the video, or use something to try and catch the listener, the viewer, and that first little bit. Now, I'm not doing editing. I'm not going to be chopping. I'm trying to not make a practice of chopping up my videos to make them more palatable. I'm trying to, just from a very live, just right from the beginning, just develop the skills how to speak. And a part of that will be, how do I make my introduction better? I think I should probably look at a lot of my reviews and how I start them, because I think that's probably my first weakness, the first place where if people don't already have a lot of goodwill built up towards me, they won't get past that to get on to the review. So looking at beginnings and understanding that, oh God, the more I analyze my beginnings to begin with, the worse they will get. But it might be a necessary process for working towards better videos. So while this process starts off with me with work, this process starts off with me noticing that I'm doing a rather sing-songy kind of voice at the beginning of my dark videos before I get into things. Probably because I'm just sort of, I'm saying something rote while not really focusing on it, because I'm thinking about, oh God, what am I going to talk about in this video? So I get into a little bit of a hypnotic tone. I'm almost hypnotizing myself to then launch into whatever the hell I'm going to talk about in the video. Sorry. We have this little toy which we used with our Airedale. See, now this is me doing a digression. This is a dog toy, believe it or not, which we would hit, and our old Airedale, who is no longer with us, would bark and bark. Sorry. And I reached out and touched it in the middle of me talking. Another sin of my. It's a good example of me getting distracted, and then that coming across in the video, and then why is anyone going to use their concentration to get through all of my distractions? Have a little break and then continue on. I mean, the good thing is with videos, I can edit them. I prefer not to edit them, and I should remember that as I wander off into distraction. This is something I'm going to have to cut later. This will add another half an hour or so of work to my load, whereas if I can remain focused, the videos will be much better. I don't care about this video. This video, hey, good example. So the things I've flagged for this video, I just wanted to note. A is for specifically the dark videos. I have a bit of a sing-songy tone at the beginning, which I should think about and try and get past that. That's a habit. That is yet another habit to overcome to make better videos. Just to notice about myself and my delivery. Do I want that there? Perhaps not. Perhaps that isn't the greatest thing to have in a video. And then the other thing is because I go from that beginning of dark episodes, which are really just for myself, to reviews where I have very choppy, awkward starting points for my reviews. Perhaps it would be better to start off with a really to start off with some larger point and then launch into more of the kind of the nuts and bolts of the review. That would be more welcoming to a reviewer. I'm not doing an essay, a school essay here. I can afford, indeed, it's probably incumbent upon me to be entertaining, because I do not have some poor teacher who just has to mark these fucking essays before they can go to bed, but they have to mark my essay. I don't have that. Hooray! I'm very glad about that. What I've got is an audience that I want to draw in. So you draw them in, you give them the necessary information, and then you do your little discussion. But you need to do that drawing in point. And I probably need to think about what that would look like in essays going forward, and make that a pattern that I'd like to embrace, is drawing people in, being entertaining at the beginning of an essay, of a video, and then unloading all my deep, meaningful thoughts on them. So yeah, that was just my little vocal improvement video for today. And because I noticed that, I thought, okay, I better note that down right now. And the best way for me to note that down and kind of work that through is to talk about it, which I've just done. And I'll probably put that into my meta goals video, as well as little specific things that I want to work on underneath the wider meta goal of being a better speaker. All right, I will leave it there. I've been Jay. More videos later.